Can you all see my screen po?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon to you all. I am Claude Vincent Gallardo from grade 11 STEM, and today I would like to present my business plan and discuss important details about my business called Power Cloud Enterprises, and wherein the product I'll be also presenting, which is the Porgen Power Cell.
Question.
Yes, po.
Ariel, will this be recorded? So if we need to go back,
I'm recording it now.
okay, good. Thank you.
Give me a
Go
second
ahead,
po.
Claude.
Give me a second po. So what is the Portjet Power Cell? It is an easy, portable, and alternative way to produce electricity if there are no viable options available for the consumer. It has the purpose of powering miniature devices such as fans, lights, and phones in order to maintain the quality of life those products provide in emergencies. And instead of having to use large, expensive, and noisy types of machinery, products such as a portable hand crank generator may be a very helpful and viable alternative when electricity becomes unavailable. This product also boasts the same capabilities as those of power banks, which can allow the user to be able to charge any device they have at any time. Oops, sorry about that. Skip the page. And presented here are some of the features and parts of the Portion Power Cell, mostly focusing on the externals of the product. After this, how will I go about manufacturing and selling my products? Moving on to the business at hand, Power Cloud Enterprises is a company focused on distributing the PortGen Power Cell to the Philippine market, wherein all units are imported from Shenzhen Puxiku Electronics Technology Corporation, centered in Guangdong, China. The business identifies as a sole proprietorship, wherein the general manager is focused on maintaining the business, creating transactions, importing and distributing the products, as well as maintaining a constant service for the customers. And in the case of any returns or damage to the products, warranties are taken into consideration, which will initiate the collaboration between the general manager and a hired consultant with experience in technical products. Along with this, the business in of itself is a home-based business where the products are advertised, sold, then shopped online. Or the general manager can also contact hardware or specialty shops to be able to consign the products in their shops. But how exactly is everything financed for a company focused on distributing portable hand crank generators? This question then brings us to the financing section, where I've listed the appropriate details regarding the supposed flow for the business. With a startup capital of 150,000 pesos, the company will be focused on buying 200 units each time from Alibaba, all having a cost of $1,800. And once the insurance costs and shipping fees are taken into account, as well as the brokerage fees and the documentary stamp for the shipped goods, the landed cost of 94,606.64 pesos will be obtained. And when obtaining the shipped goods from customs, value-added tax and another stamp will be paid for, with the total accounting to 11,382.80 pesos, all of which will contribute to the total amount spent for the transaction, which is 105,989.44 pesos. Now, Power Cloud would like to get a 60% in profit for the investment. Because of this, once they all sell 200 units in their stock, they will be having around 264,973.60 pesos in total, or 158,984.16 pesos in profit. This also means that each Portgen Power Cell unit will be sold for 1,324.87 pesos. As a sample, Power Cloud would like to sell all 200 units in a year, meaning they would probably be selling around 16 to 17 average units per month. Basing on this logic, Power Cloud would be needing to sell 80 units in order to gain back what they've spent for the year. So, if they sold 16 to 17 units per month, it would take them around 5 months to gain back what they spent if they sold at 1,334.87 pesos per unit. And in restocking, they would base off 20 to 25% of the remaining stocks to know when they should start replenishing in order to compensate for any possible delays. Though I would like to emphasize that the numbers shown in this financing section are the actual calculations without any regard for rounding off the values for uniformity. All the values that are listed here are values obtained from the actual calculated processes that I perform for the business. And the rest here are uh, my competitors as well as the survey that I've conducted for the product. So if I may show this briefly, as we can see here, we have the sales for the years for the uh, portable generator market as well as the power bank market. And here we have the survey that I've conducted in February, where I asked about the prototype of the product before I actually presented this today. Here we have some more additional thoughts about the product, where we have if the responses would be using the product in times of emergencies, is it worth of its pricing range, as well as if they would actually buy something like it in the market. So overall, the responses were good, but the only caveat being that the pricing of the prototype was too large. And as you have seen earlier, I have already reduced the pricing to around 1,324. Please do keep in mind that all of these are directed to the prototype. But that is all that my presentation has entailed. I'd like to thank you all for listening to my presentation, and I hope that I was able to convey and clear up any thoughts about my business and product through it. I'll be opening the floor to your recommendations, and I hope that I'll be able to benefit from any of your suggestions. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Claude.
Thank you, sir.
Uh,
You go
can I
ahead.
go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Regarding your organization, Claude, why a consultant? Why not a organic uh, member of your organization? Why a consultant? Do you think you need this on a part-time basis only?
Since I'm just hiring a professional to see if to evaluate the damages and maybe even repair, I do not actually think that I would be needing a dedicated member for the company. And instead, I think I can just make do with hiring them every now and then instead of a full-time uh, salary salary arrangement.
Okay, and perhaps you can uh, hire a technician whom can be trained, no, by
Yes,
the
po.
consultant
Yes, po.
for a much lower cost. Okay. Um, your costing of 1,300 already includes the lithium ion cells.
Yes, po.
I understand, diba? That's supposed to be as an upgrade for the future version of the product. Tama ba?
Yes, po.
So which is which? 1.3 includes the lithium ion cells
Yes,
or
po.
no?
The 1.3 pricing includes the ion cells.
The batteries.
Yes, po. All
Okay.
in order to convert it into something that can be considered as a power bank as well.
Okay.
Overall
Question.
convenience.
Okay. Is this product already an existing product being sold by this Chinese manufacturer?
No, po.
So this is a concept product.
Yes, po.
Okay. Okay. Would you be open for suggestions on perhaps
Of course, po.
wherein you can modify it in a sense that it can be connected to, let's say, a bicycle?
Of
So
course, po.
instead of hand cranking it, when you ride a bike, it automatically generates power using the power of the legs instead of the hands. Because I've tried. I'm I'm a fan of what you call survival gears, no? So I buy pocket knives, I buy portable radios, hand crank radios, things like that, and I found it very uh, tiring to use. Kasi you'll hand crank it. Pag radio yan, nagkakaroon interference. But for just for charging, it's good. In fact, I've uh, I've had several of these hand cranked power supply or power chargers. But the version that I saw, what you presented, looks kind of upgraded than the one that I'm using. But in terms of first to market, you're not the first to market. But I like your concept. If you can be upgraded to connect to, for example, like a bike. Yeah, because I'm a bicycle aficionado. Same with Sir Ariel and Mr. Ang. No, we're all bicycle aficionados, and we love gizmos that we can use that can power up our devices while we're riding. So your concept is nice. Okay. So
Thank you very much.
what is the weight of your product?
Uh, Wait, if I may show it on the PowerPoint, I've listed it here. Wait, let me find it real quick so I can emphasize it
It's
somewhere.
300 to 350 grams.
Yes, po.
Okay. Sige. Okay. Appreciate it. Sige, I'll reserve my other questions for later.
Sige.
Go ahead, Sir Benedict. Sir Ariel, no audio. Si Sir Benedict.
Ano audio again?
Nakamute.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Cloud.
Hello po.
Okay. First, presentation. It's very good. It's clear. You speak English very well, and I like the way the microphone. There's no noise, etc. No? So presentation, that which is very important. Number two, effectiveness. Of course, the tone, how you modulate your voice. I'm not sure if that's that's how you really speak, but it is also important, no? And then marketing. How do you plan to market your product?
Here po. Once I import the products from China, I'd like to be able to be displaying them online. And as I said po in my presentation, I'd also be opting to consign them sa mga hardware stores and mga specialty shops po.
Okay, so online, so meaning there's no sales team or so sales people. Tama ba?
Opo.
Okay.
Will be
So
handled by the general manager.
So basically, you will be doing it yourself.
Yes po.
Okay. And then product, I'm sure you're very well, you know your product very well, no? The product, what is the total cost of your product? 105, tama ba?
Mga 1,324 po. Around that price po.
In pesos. In pesos.
In peso po.
100.
In peso po yun.
Ha?
In peso na po yun. For one unit po
What
magiging
is the 100? 105 is how many? This is for 105 is for 200, tama ba?
Apa,
Unit?
105,000. Yan po yung para sa 200 pieces na i-order po from Alibaba.
Okay, so you have 105 and how much are you going to sell the 105? 5.
For each unit po, magiging 1,324.
1,324 times 200. So 264,000. Correct?
Yes po. Around that range po.
264, and then you have a cost of 105. Tama ba?
Opo, kasama na po din yung mga calculations po for shipping fee and mga tax po.
So basically, this is around 2.5, 250% profit. Tama? Around 2.5, more than, actually, this is more than double.
Yep.
Correct? Okay.
Yun din ang aking question, no? Dito sa financials mo. Sa executive summary natin, nakalagay dito 60% ang ating target. Whereas sa financials, lumalabas tayo, it's more than 200%. No? Kasi sa 105 times
may
2,
have
that's
gotten
210.
But actually, well,
yes, you might have.
yung entrepreneurs kasi
I think naghang ako. Are you still there?
Cut off.
Yan. Okay?
I'm here, pare ko.
Yes. Naputol ako.
Hindi ko lang kung network ko.
Network ko, ang sabi, unstable ako eh. Ako daw ang unstable.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ako rin. Si Benedict naka-freeze.
Cloud.
Okay, so Claude, no? Meron tayong miscalculations. Just fix this. Fix tong mga calculations mo, but the concept is okay for me. Claude?
If I may speak on that matter
Hello?
po, sir, may I po?
Yes, go ahead, Claude.
Opo, hello po.
Go ahead, Claude.
Sure.
Hello po.
Yes, Claude,
Go ahead.
Am I clear na po?
Yes.
Okay po. I think I actually, yes, I admit that was a mistake, I think, because when I was calculating the prices, I actually used 60% as the margin, not the profit. So when I was calculating, 60% wouldn't actually be the actual profit that I would need to gain. I have to admit that.
Okay. Alam nyo yung sa lahat, no? Sa lahat, yung mga entrepreneurs kasi tumitingin ka agad sa profit, Cloud. But this one is a very good the numbers are good, okay? The profitability of 250% is also
Very good.
very good, no? Very good. Maganda to, Cloud. And of course, now we are into mga online, so it is also very very interesting. But of course, dito sa marketing, we need to, I think, boost the, maybe we can hire someone to post it online, etc. So that we can focus on the other other things, product improvement, etc. No? So good, good, good. This is good. Ano pa bang ibang nandito? Executive summary, product is good, industry and market analysis. Okay. Marketing plan, financial details. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so tapos ka na, Claude?
Thank you so
Claude.
much po.
Thank you, Claude. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much po.
Thank you for your nice presentation. Thank you.
Tapos na yung entrepreneurship mo.
Thank you po.
Nakakatulog ka na.
Thank you po.
Who's next?
I would like to go next.
Okay, Mr. Castillo. Oh, naka-suit ka pa. Go ahead.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Antonio, may kilala ka bang Antonio Vivencio Castillo?
Ay, wala po.
Okay.
Okay, you may start.
Can you see my screen po?
Yes.
Yes. How should we call you? Antonio or Tony?
Antonia na lang po.
Antonio. Okay.
Good afternoon to our panel of the board, Mr. Bausa and Mr. Ang. I am Antonio Luis Castillo from Grade 11 Bonifacio ABM, here to present to you my product concept named Spec, which I also like to call the future of technology. One of the most prominent gadgets that we frequently use today is our smartphones. But there is no doubt that when using our phones, there are a bunch of external accessories that we use with it to make our experience more enjoyable and long-lasting. What if I told you that there is one product that combines all of these necessary tech accessories into one handy piece of device? That is what Spec is
Antonio?
all about.
Antonio,
Yes, po.
your audio is a bit can still be improved. Pwede ba nating siguro lakasan or what?
Wait lang.
Mahina ang dating.
Lapit ka na lang sa mic.
Oo.
Mas clear na po ba? Or hindi pa rin po?
It's the same, but kung okay na yan sa iyo, sige.
Lakasan ko na lang po yung pagsasalita po. Mas
Okay.
okay po ba? Mas
Yes, that's better. Thank you so much.
So Spec is an innovative product that aims to make life simpler and more compact by incorporating 4 pieces of technology into one single device. Spec stands for speaker, power bank, earbuds, and charger. This handy 7 inches device is perfect for the outdoors, especially when traveling with friends and family because of the flexibility that it has, which will surely boost your efficiency and productivity. Now let's talk about what Spec has to offer to the public market, the features that make Spec one of a kind. First is bringing joy through sound. Spec has a built-in Bluetooth speaker inside that packs a far more powerful punch than its small size would suggest. Thanks to its dual subwoofers, it gives the speakers the power to create massive vibrations, producing enormous and clear sound. Using the speakers in the middle of the party or placing it in the corner of the room will make you feel like the sound is all around you, making sure that this small speaker will surely blow you away with its sound quality. Next is say goodbye to low power. Thanks to Spec's wired power bank feature, it will surely make sure that your phone or gadget remains fully charged at all times. Thanks to the power bank's 12,000 milliamp hour battery capacity, it can charge your phone up to 3 times before it loses its power. But if your phone is compatible with fast charging, the power bank is also capable of up to 40 watts of fast charging, which will charge your smartphone from 0 to 70% in just 30 minutes, which is very handy if you need to use your phone immediately. Before I proceed po, is my audio clear na po ba?
Yep.
Okay po. Next is fine engineering only for your ears. The wireless earbuds manufactured in the right side of Spec has a high precision 14 mm dynamic driver which has been tuned to allow every note to be restored to its original brilliance, making the sound louder, stronger, and punchier. In addition to that, the open fit earbuds design is ergonomically engineered for maximum comfort. It will sit comfortably in your ears that you won't even notice that it's there. A step closer to the wireless world. We cannot deny the fact that bringing cables can be a hassle sometimes. With Specs wireless charging technology, you can say goodbye to your old wired cables and you can say hello to the wireless world. You can just simply put your smartphone on the circle-shaped icon at the back of the device, and then your smartphone will automatically charge using Specs wireless charging capabilities. All of these features for a cheap, affordable asking price of 3,000 pesos. If you are looking for an all-in-one gadget that doesn't break the bank, then Spec is the right choice for you. It was made and targeted for everyone who loves to use their phones and other gadgets on their everyday lives, making usability more convenient and compact. Now I'm about to tackle a brief background about the company that started it all. The company who innovated Spec. Ford Technologies is a startup company that stands for Future of Revolutionary Thinking. It is currently renting a place located at Bonifacio Technology Center in Bonifacio Global City, Taguig. It aims to provide new innovative ideas that will surely revolutionize technology. Now I will discuss why Spec has the potential to be successful on the public market. I decided to conduct a survey to a few respondents to hear their honest judgment and opinion about Spec, and the results came out pretty interesting. Based on the data gathered, more than 80% of the people find Spec incredibly positive. For most of them, wireless charging is the feature that they will most likely use, while the wireless earbuds come in second. The product was found as a daily necessity for 86.7 of the respondents, and results say that more than half of them categorizes the price range excellent. According to their responses, they found the product convenient and handy, extremely useful, and relevant to the modern tech world. Since the survey was conducted to a few respondents only, I decided to conduct a secondary market research to investigate furthermore on the product's possible market growth. So based on enough knowledge about my product, I am able to determine its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, or also known as SWOT analysis. Let's start with the strengths. Of course, its main strength is its ability to cater for excessively used piece of tech all in one single device. With the product only having 7 inches of size and a weight of 200 grams, it will make it easier for you to carry all of your gadgets instead of carrying 4 separate devices. Now for the weakness. Spec is priced at 3,000 pesos, which is a decent competitive price point given the number of features that you're getting. But I know that not all people have the financial capacity to buy the product, which may decrease its target audience. Another factor is its thickness. Since the product is jam-packed with a lot of tech inside, the product may seem thicker than other 7 inches devices out there. While it is still a compact and extremely baggable device, still, it is something that won't fit in your pocket. For the opportunities, Spec has a lot of opportunities rolling up its sleeve. But the most obvious one is the fact that it is the first one of its kind, which is a huge opportunity for Spec to be a huge success in the market. There may have been implementations of 1 or 2 pieces of technology in one product like these ones, but no one has put together 4 crucial pieces of technology all in one device before. Flexibility can also be considered as one of Spec's opportunities. Combining 4 relatively huge markets into one enormous target market is a huge opportunity for Spec to stand out, dominate, and wipe out other competitive devices in the market. For threats, for me, the biggest threat that Spec may face in the future are implementations of and pricing of other brands. If someone implemented the same features that Spec has and gave it a more competitive and head-turning price point, there's a chance that Spec may get beaten by the competition. But As the owner, I am continuously searching and looking for more ways to improve my products every day, so I won't let that happen. Now let's head over to the financial statements. The startup summary is the initial investment of yours truly, broken down into a projection of expenses and procurement of the product. I am planning to buy 185 units of spec from the supplier every month. The cost of every unit is 1,500 pesos, but it will be sold in the market for 3,000 pesos. So my monthly cost will be 277,500 by outsourcing 185 units. For salaries, 9 employees, my initial monthly cost is 131,000. Rent and utilities include rental expense, water, electricity, internet, and more. Office supplies will include bond paper, ink, ledgers, and others. Permits and license includes regulatory requirements in starting up the business and compliance with the government agencies. Cash and miscellaneous are extra money which can be used if there are additional expenses. Capital expenditures are equipments that are non-current assets, which may include laptops, monitors, and more. And last is advertising, which is my marketing strategy. All of these expenses led to a total cost of 572,500 for my startup. This is the payment projection for my employees plus allowance. Minimum wage of 537 is based on DOLE, resulting in 1,572,000 on year 1 and 1,848,000 on year 2. The reason for this increase is due to appraisal and added bonuses to the employees' salaries. For the inventory cost, the initial cost for the unit will be 1,500 and the suggested retail price will be 3,000. 2,220 units are expected to be sold on the first year, generating total sales of 6,660,000. Sales are expected to increase in succeeding years. So as the owner, I am projecting that my business will be able to sustain income considering competition in the next 2 to 3 years. Inflation and depreciation was also considered and additional expenses projected. Initially, products will be outsourced, but as the business grows, I am considering manufacturing my own product versus outsourcing. Addition of physical stores will be part of my main goal. To conclude, Spec is already shaping up to be an exemplary product. It definitely has a chance to dominate the market because if these pieces of technology are already popular on their own individual ways, what more if they are all combined in one single device? It will surely be a head turner, especially for teens and adults who always use their smartphones on their everyday life. It will surely set a high standard in the market today, truly making it the future of technology. Once again, this is Antonio Luis Castillo, the creator of Spec. It is a pleasure to present to you my business plan. I am looking forward to your feedback and suggestions. Thank you.
Haba ah.
Good presentation, Antonio. Good.
Yan, nagko-compute na si Benedict.
Okay. Okay. Alam mo, Antonio, no, if I can now comment muna. It's a nice concept, but I always like very good, just like Ariel, no? Mahilig kami sa mga magaganda. And also Benedict, no? Only the best for us. We have the best bicycles, we have the best motorcycles, we have the best phones, diba? And we have the best speakers. Diba? Ito. Napakaliit speaker. This is 0.7 kilos. Yung sayo, Antonio, is only 200 grams. How can you deliver a very good sound quality with only 200 grams and have other features, not like a battery, kasi battery cell yan eh. So, ibig sabihin, mabigat yun. So, doon pa lang sa battery and speaker, I'm not sure kung magagawa natin yung 200 grams. Because ang daming magnets nito. This is a Bose SoundLink 2. No, it's a nice concept, but I feel uh, parang jack of all trades, master of none. No, so but the way that you packaged it. So ang idea ko, Antonio, is you might have the way that you've packaged it is very good. The way that you did your analysis is very good, but the product itself, perhaps you can look for other products. No, but the way that you can run a company is good. No, yung salaries and wages, tama yun eh. Tama lahat na ginawa mo. So yun, I would grade you as a good ano. But the product, medyo doubtful ako dyan. But let's hear it for Mr. Ang.
Million yan, hindi ko na tinignan ng computation. Ang 15 minutes na. Yeah.
Okay, for Antonio, product, it's very interesting. Okay. There's also an industry and market analysis. No? What I like about this presentation is ano to, may pagka big time na. Ha? May pagka big time. This is ano kasi ang entrepreneurs, ang business people, you want to be big, no? So ito medyo the amounts are in millions. Okay? So this is good. Okay? Okay, industry and market analysis nandoon. Pati yung office mo, it's very detailed. Okay? Kasi everything starts with the concept. Saan ka mag-o-office? Saan ka ganyan, no? Okay, so there's a marketing plan. You hire people. Of course, what I like with that also is it says there that you have salary for the owner. About 25,000 for the owner. Correct? So that's also good. May comment lang dun sa salary. Pasensya ka na, medyo syempre nasa finance tayo. The salary 30, you have to consider also the 13th month pay. Kasi but of course this is just it will not in any way affect your grade. This is just a tip, okay? Kasi yung when you make a business, 'di ba mayroon ng 13th month pay. Okay? So but this is good. Lahat nandoon. Okay? And then of course the profit, malaki yung profit mo. Professionalism, okay. You dress well, effectiveness, presentation is also okay. Of course the kanina medyo sa mic may but it's still okay. No? So by the way, let me ask, you are grade 11. How old are you?
I am 18 years old.
Wow.
18 years old. Okay,
Age
okay.
ko.
Galing
Okay. I am surprised. So saan mo nakuha itong ganitong business that you will be doing this big operations, etc. Where did it? What's the start?
Parang I'm a techie person po kasi and I always like to think outside the box po. So parang I figured a way po na maka-invent ng isang technology na kakaiba na may kinalaman po sa gusto ko, which is tech po.
Okay. My next question, since you're a tech person, are you after better product or superior product, or you're after the profit?
Paano kung better product or profit po?
Would you focus on developing your product or making a big organization, improving, making more sales, improving your organization, operation, etc. Saan ka
Para
mag-focus?
para po sa akin na magfo-focus po muna ako sa improvement ng product. Kasi po para sa akin, pag nag-improve po yung product mo, magde-generate din naman po siya ng sales. Kasi kung hindi po nag-improve yung product mo, edi yun din po parang yung magiging downfall ng company. So I would rather focus po on making quality products po.
Okay, so you said you would rather have quality products, no? Kasi ang isang example ko diyan si Steve. You are more on dun sa kay Steve Jobs. Si Steve Jobs has a very spectacular product. Pero he's also a very good businessman. Okay, so dalawa. He hired someone to design his product so that, and then he hired someone, si Cook, for the finance and operation. No? So dalawa, binabantayan lang niya yung dalawang yon. Dalawang tao binabantayan niya. Okay, so that's good.
Okay?
So okay, thank you.
So, may any more? Wala na? Wala na?
No, ako, I have questions pa. Antonio, saan mo ipagagawa itong product mo? Do you already have a company in mind who will do this for you?
As for now po, wala pa po. Pero I will look for a company po na pwedeng mag-outsource. And i-make sure ko po na yung company po na yun ay mapagkakatiwalaan at ma-deliver po yung quality product po na gusto ko.
Oh, that's actually my next question. How will you protect your intellectual property? Because if this is a concept of yours and this is not yet existing in the market, then you have to protect your IP. No? So, yun ang isang mo dyan. And how much yung manufacturing cost, will that already be imputed in your costing of 3,000? Baka hindi. Kasi may bayad yun eh. No? Yung pag-design ng ganyan. So baka kailangan ilagay mo yun doon. And how fast will this concept device be available in the market? That's also very important because when you do something now at this age, no, if in 3 months you cannot do this, don't do it at all. Diba? Kasi mayroong mauuna sa'yo. Yan. Okay. So, my isang comment ko, your market research is quite comprehensive. Although, my concept sa product is usually, pag integrated yan, and isa is already outdated, mahirapan ng iba. Diba? Kaya ako, hindi ako bibili ng best ng lahat na sa isang device. I'll buy the best speaker, I'll buy the best headphones, I'll buy the best chargers, and then I'll bring whatever I need. But this is okay as a concept nga. I mean, yung paggawa mo is okay. Just think of, for me, para sa akin, kung meron kong makitang killer product, then I know you can make it. I know you can make it. Because the way that you've handled it, packaged it, studied it, planned for it, it's okay. It's good for me. It's just yung product ka lang sa akin ang questionable. But the way you did it is good. It's good. So, thumbs up ako dyan.
Bali po sir, parang ang gusto niyo po, parang mas mag-improve po ako more on the product itself po. Kesa po dun sa...
Yes. The way that you have packaged everything is okay. The way na pagplan mo is good. Pati yung office space mo, tinake into consideration mo, no? Everything. Although nakita ko agad, sobrang ang isang comment ko lang is ang dami mo kagad na personnel. Baka hindi mag-fly. Ang dami mo kagad overhead. Yan. So,
Yeah.
kung magsa-start ka pa lang, try to limit na konting-konti muna and grow your organization as your sales are coming in already. Yon. And but if you have the funds, then pwede yon. Kung meron ka ng mga backers, mga financial backers na magpuputi ng funds sa'yo, and you can run the business even if you're in the red for about 2 or 3 years, okay yon. Parang for example, itong DITO, this third telco, no? For 3 years, lugi yan. But they have the backers. Di ba? Pero yung sa'yo, as a micro entrepreneur, baka mahirapan ka. Huwag muna masyado malaking gastos. That's my ano. Because we are also entrepreneurs ourselves. Ayan. So thank you, Antonio, for your nice presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, now we have last but not the least is Haisha Manahan, who will present her company. Go ahead, Haisha.
Nakikita na po ba yung screen?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can you hear me clear po?
very clear.
Thank you po. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Yesha Manahan from 11 Bonifacio ABM. I'm here to present you Connect's business plan. First, a short introduction from the product. Connex is selling a product that is not yet introduced in the market, which is stereo headphone. You may ask, what is unique in this headphone? Well, stereo is an headphone where you can just insert your own earphones or a wireless earphone inside the stereo headphones, which is located in this side. Then you can enjoy the high quality sound of the product. Then another unique feature is the solar LED lights, which is charging by its own to make the light turn on. Like in the picture, there's a button where you can turn and off the lights. Okay. Next is the executive summary. The first section that you will see in the business plan, you will see the summary plan of the company. It is stated how the product will be produced, who manufactured it. It is also have the industry status of the headphones worldwide in summary. Then the budget plan of the company. Organization and management. The location of the office where the stocks and packaging shipment is happening is in Bacoor, Cavite. Then the vision, which we all know that every company wants to achieve that kind of goals. And of course, in order to achieve those goals, you should have a mission, which is to have a high quality stereo headphone to be in that position. Then the next are the description of the personnel and the people who will handle the business with their skills, educational product, and experiences. Next is the organizational chart, where you can see the founder is in the upper, then the manager that supports the business is in the middle, then the professional staff is in the below. And Connex is a partnership business because there are 4 people that agreed to share. Then the capitalization which they all paid is 100,000 pesos. So the total amount of budget that Connex have is 400,000 pesos. Then the compensation and incentive and external management support. The third section of the product plan, you will see the purpose of the product. In summarization, stereo headphones purpose is to give a unique and cheaper way to have a headphones with a high quality sound. Then some unique features which are the insertable earphones to and headphones. Then the noise cancellation feature and the solar LED lights. For the sources of supply, there is a company in China that will manufacture the product. It also have information about the background of the company in China, and the type of machine they use to make the product. Then the production process contains the step-by-step procedure of the product making, then the distribution logistic, which where we'll be selling be located, which is in the online shopping, Lazada, Shopee, and Alibaba. And lastly, the regulatory and other compliances issues, which contains permits and paper for legal consent. Then the financial plan, where you can see how much will the stock cost from the company in China with the insurance and shipping fee. Then the prices of the headphone to be sold in the market, which is 1,500. And yes, 500 is the add up and the profit of the company, which give them 30% from the manufactured prices, which is 1,000 pesos. Other expenses are also included: rent, utility, employees, which we have 4 of them, then permits and licenses, and advertising. The summary is included to be specific in each expenses. So in conclusion, the final expenses that will be spent in a month is 361,500 pesos, and the budget of the company is 400 pesos, which means Connect should sell 250 headphones to get back the money that they spent. You may ask, why only 250 headphones? Because as we all know, not all stocks sell that much, like literally sold out. So we lowered our expectation so for the outcome to be, so the outcome is 250 headphones that cost 375,000 pesos, which will be a great budget to start in another months. And lastly is the market plan. Inside that market plan is the status of the headphone industry, like the sales in each country. Looking into this will make Connex business do some improvements in their product and the way they market it. So it will be successful in the market. The environmental status is also included because, as we all know, there is a pandemic that is happening in the world, and it's a must to know what's happening around your environment. So Connex Acced will be based on online. The market analysis is included where the survey took action to know what are the opinions of the people about the stereo headphone. The target customer, which is teenagers and adults, because the modernity of the product which suits their taste. The market potential is also included, which explains the opinion of the respondents from how they guess the product's outcome in the market. Then the competitor analysis, which Sony and Apple headphone product is there because based in research, they are the best headphones in the market. Last but not the least is the marketing. Connex will focus on marketing. The product focus on marketing the product because that is the key to success. So Connex have different kind of strategy of marketing, which is first through social media, paid advertising, which is a must, and it is added in the financial plan if you saw it. Then the collaboration, and lastly, the blogs. To finish this report, I would like to say that not every plans work sometimes. There are some unexpected situations that will just go in our way. But of course, Connex will surely try to make action as soon as possible that unexpected situation will happen. Because just like a person, no one is perfect. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Yesha.
It's Yesha po.
Sorry, Yesha?
Yesha.
Yesha, okay. Thank you. Okay, Sir Benedict, ikaw muna. Pinabasa ko ba itong kanyang business plan?
Okay, so first, your project is very interesting. No? This is the first time I saw a solar powered earphone. I the other day I was excited to get a solar powered Garmin watch. So sabi ko tama to. That's so in short, product is good. Now industry and market analysis. I'm sure you you lahat kayo parang lahat nasa nasa music, no? Cellphone, okay? Okay, sa marketing plan, let me ask you, why in your presentation, why are you limiting yourself to online selling through Facebook? Well, you mentioned Alibaba, you mentioned Lazada ba or something? No, so mostly online, correct? Okay. So why did you not consider putting up a physical store?
Siguro po kasi sir, di ba pandemic po is happening today. And yung budget din po. So siguro hanggat mapatagal ng patagal na may improve yung product, basta nakafocus lang po sa product rather than the place. So until the product is improving and the sales is improving, edi maggawa na lang po, doon na po magtayo ng physical store.
Okay, okay, okay. So you are saying that it's more efficient and cost effective if we put up a online store. No? Tama? Okay.
Yes po sir.
Doon sa financial plan, it includes your salary, no? Your salary, you are the how much is your salary here? You are the
Salary
manager
for
ba?
the employees, sa employees po sir.
The employees. So you're not part of the the employees, no? So it says manager 2,000. So you cannot hire si Antonio. Antonio is very expensive.
25.
25,000 for Antonio.
25,000.
25,000. Okay. You have expenses. Okay. So total, how much are you thinking of earning in this business per year based on your numbers? Kasi sabi mo you're not part of the salaries, right? So how much are you thinking of earning from your very very good headphone? How much are you thinking of earning?
Sir, nakalagay po doon, yung mas ma-earn po in a year is 4,284,000. Pag tinimes po sa 12 yung 357,000 pesos.
4 billion? Wow.
4 million. 4 million.
4 billion.
Ay, 4 million po.
4 million. 4
Sorry po,
million.
sir.
Yeah. So you'll be
4
earning
billion.
you'll be earning 361,000 a month, and so that's around 4 million a year, correct? Okay, so since wala ka pang salary, correct? Itong 4 million, paghahatian nyo pa ba to ni you're the CEO, right? So paghahatian nyo pa
Mga
ba
partnership po.
itong sino ba itong kapartner mo? May ka pa, roles and responsibilities. So, how much will be your share on the 4 million?
Tig 100,000 sila bro eh. So equal yata sila, equal shares.
Equal share. So around 100 a month. 100. Tatlo sila, no? You're 3. Tama?
Apat sila.
Four
sila.
po.
Tig 100,000 each.
So that's around 1 million a year. 1 million a year. So do you think this is worth as an entrepreneur? Do you think this is worth your time?
Siguro, sir, it will be worth it when it's successful. If the flow went well, it will be worth it naman po.
Okay, pero sa 1 million a year, are you happy with it?
Siguro naman po, sir. Kasi yung manufactured naman po is only 1,000 pesos.
Okay. So you're happy with 1 million a year, okay? Okay. Kasi yan sa mga entrepreneurs yan yung importante. At the end of the year, how much are you going to take home, no? Okay. Sige. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay. So bali investment niya 100,000, ang returns nila is 1 million, 1:10. The risk to reward ratio is 1:10. That's quite good. That's quite good. Pero may question ako, Yesha. Ano yung pinapasok dun sa device niyo? Sabi mo, ipapasok ninyo ang headphones. For example, you have a
Di ba
you
po
have,
headphones? Then
oo.
insert mo po yung first, yung sarili nyo pang earphones or AirPods.
For example,
Earbuds.
AirPods, ano? Okay, so yun ang question ko. Why do I need your device if I already have an AirPod?
Siguro sir is mga pong iba kasi pong teenager, they like gamings, ganun sir. So it will be much cheaper for them to spend their money for an headphones with stereo headphones.
Nalito ko doon, Yesha. Kasi, so you need to have a headphone para magamit mo yung sa inyong device?
Earphone
Ano
po,
ba ito?
you need to have an earphone.
You need to have an earphone.
Any earphone is acceptable for the product.
Oo. So ang question ko is, para saan yung inyong device? If I already have an earphone,
Sir, kasi di ba, as you all, meron tayo lahat earphones na wired gano'n. So much better if magkaroon ka din ng headphones. Para mas improve naman po yung quality ng sounds ng stereo.
kasi yung, if I have an AirPod, lahat na ng needs ko for my audio needs is already there. It has noise cancellation. It has stereo music. It has a microphone. But it doesn't have lights. Kasi sa atin may lights, no? So, yun ang aking main question. If you notice, I really concentrate on the product first. Kasi if the product, wala akong business. If I don't have a product, wala akong business. Okay. So, siguro tapos yung salaries mo, Yesha, is very low. Wala kang makukuha na manager na I think 2,000 ang bayad mo per month. Kasi ang minimum wage yata natin ngayon is 700 or 600 per day. Oo. So, yun. Tapos, ang comment ko sa presentation mo, Yesha, is puro bullet points lang ang nakita ko. Wala akong nakita actual detailed information. Unlike sa previous presentations natin, yung mga gusto kong makita nandun sa presentation. Yun ang kulang mo. Okay. Yun ang kulang mo. So, but don't find yourself at fault. Bata pa kayo kumpara sa amin. We are old people, so we know what we're looking for. And I think this is just the first time that you're doing this. No? So that's why that you are with us for you to learn. No? So we want you to learn from our experiences. Ayan. So, yun. Okay. I'm done, Sir Ariel.
Okay, so thank you very much for our panelists. Yeah.
Wait lang. May who's the first presenter? Si
Claude.
Claude.
No-audit ka na.
May isang question ako, Claude. Hi, Claude.
Yes po.
Isang question. This is just a short question. Dun sa marketing mo, it says also online o may physical store to?
Wala pong specific, pero yung hinahanap ko po dyan is online, nandun po naka-display. Pwede po ma-order doon. Tapos meron pong option na pwede namin as a business i-consign yung mga products sa mga stores.
Okay. So basically, more on online and consignment. So walang physical. You are not putting a physical store. Okay.
Situation.
Because of the pandemic. Ano ba?
And overall costing po kasi para sa
Okay.
building and contracts.
Question. If no if you're going to put up a physical store, so there will be expenses. Will you still have profit? What do you think? If you put up a physical store,
Good point.
Because this is a sole proprietorship, I in the first place I don't really think I would need a physical store. But if there was going to be a physical store, I think that each time we earn 150,000 around that part for every 200 units sold, I think I think we can handle it.
okay. So because the physical store will have additional expenses, dire-diretso, like example, rent, people, etc. No? Okay. So you can handle it. So without adjusting your sales
Costing.
selling price, without adjusting your selling price, baka sabihin mo mas mahal ang benta ko dito kasi may store. Dito sa online mas mura. So will that be a strategy also na pag sa store mas mahal, sa online mas mura?
It's a definite strategy po, pero kung ganun na lang po, it would be hard to decide on making a building for the products itself if the products were being sold online for a cheaper price. So
Hmm.
basically, I think you would just be it would be bad for you to set up an actual building for the products if that's going to be the case.
Okay, so talagang online to because of the cost, no? So that your marketing cost will be at a minimum, no? And how much do you plan to earn in a year for this one?
I judge the profits that I gain for every unit sold. So with that, I feel like once I show that I gain this much per 200 units, I think it would be good enough to assume that I'd be able to run the business if I'd be able to sell the products
So you will earn 150,000 per 200 units, correct?
around that. Yes.
Okay, so and how many 200 units are you going to sell within 1 year?
Like I calculated po, uh, if I want to sell 200 units in a year, I'd be going around 16 to 17 per month. That's just the basis point. It doesn't have to be the absolute quota. Pero yun po yung magiging uh, basic quota po per month that I have to sell the products.
Okay, so you will earn 150,000 pesos a year.
Going by that logic po, yes.
Okay. Hindi ba kulang 'yun sa iyo? Kung how much are baka sa ano 'yan sa likod mo? Shoes ba 'yan? Baka hindi ka makabili ng shoes. Is that okay? That's okay.
For me po, okay po. Kasi I'm not sure if this is going to be a super one,
Hmm.
what's the term? A full-time thing, like a
Okay.
full-time job.
Okay.
That's why I said that if I'm going to be ordering if I'm going to be ordering from online, I might as well have it online instead of having a building.
Okay. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Benedict and Jack, for this afternoon. I know that our students appreciate it very much. And I guess you were right when you mentioned that this is their first time for such an experience. It would be very memorable. especially for the ABM students, meaning talagang papasok sa business world like Antonio and Hiesha. Because Claude is STEM, so magiging engineer or doctor yan. But of course, we have a lot of engineer or doctors who are also STEM entrepreneurs, right? So, yun lang, no? Thank you very much. Sa uulitin, and for those who are the three of you, you're done. Your summer begins today. From me, ha? Ako lang, ha? So, yun. Okay? So, that's it. Congratulations and
Congratulations.
good day.
Ang babata nyo pa.
Oh, layo pa yan.
Ang babata nyo pa. You have so much life still, okay? Thank you also and stay safe. I learned a lot here, ha? Pinaprint ko pa to. I learned a lot. Lahat pala ngayon, bukas magbebenta na ako ng mga speaker dito.
Actually, if I may share, guys, Yesha, Antonio, and Claude, my daughter works for Shopee. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. And she handles the million grocers, the $1 million club, billion peso club, no? Ang mga handle lang niya yung mga nag-net ng sales ng more than 1 million per month. You can do this. If you find the right products, you can do this. And bro, Benedict, yep, you don't need an office because everything now is online. I agree with your strategies, especially that's the pandemic. Ang business ni SM actually is not, it's not selling. It is rental space. Ngayon, bagsak sila. Because wala nang tao pumunta sa mga malls because of the pandemic and because of the advent of online shopping. No? So that is going to be really the future for e-commerce. It's already not the future, it's happening now. So you are in the right track when you plan that you want to sell via those avenues. Tama yan. Tama yan. You find the right product, guys, and you'll do good. You'll do good. Ayan. And you're in the right company with Sir Ariel, no? They're molding bright young people like you to be successful in life. No? So cherish your opportunities. Learn as much as you can because hindi na uulitin yan Ito yung ginagawa nyo, hindi na kayo uulit. Once graduate na kayo, hindi na iba nang gagawin ninyo susunod. Yan parang sinasabi sa mga children ko rin. Kung anong inaaral nyo, learn as much as you can because hindi nyo na uulitin yan. Okay? So,
thank you,
and
thank you.
School of Hard Knocks. Iba rin yun. Okay. Goodbye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ariel.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, sir. Thank you po for your
Bye,
time.
sir. Thank you po.
Thank you so much. Thank
Good
you.
afternoon. Stay safe.
Stay safe, guys.